In this video, I'm going to be going over the best cards to be buying right now in NBA 2K25 Myteam after the new automatic set did drop, and I want to talk about what are all of the best cards to be buying in this game, cards that I think are really good for their price, and just that cards I'd recommend you guys pick up and add to your team. So I'll be giving you guys a bunch of different price ranges and price points. There'll be some really expensive cards on this list, so if you guys have a lot of MT to spend, and if you guys want to obviously buy the best cards in the game that I do think are worth it, we'll talk about those cards. We'll talk about some expensive but not too expensive cards, maybe like 300k, 500k, the best cards for that price range, and just going over what are the best cards to buy in this game. Pretty much just, you know, all around budget cards, expensive cards, mid-tier cards. So yeah, talking about the automatic set, we'll just start with the GOAT David Robinson. Is he worth picking up to your squad? No. I mean, yes, he's really good. He's one of the best cards in this entire game, but he's also a GOAT, which means he's going to go for, I mean, how much? 4 million MT, 5 million MT. It's just not worth it, right? It is just not worth it whatsoever. So I don't think GOAT D-Rob is going to be worth his price. Talking about the Invincibles, I'm curious to see how much like a Klay Thompson is going for. Looks like he's about 2 million MT. I don't think he's worth that price in my opinion. He's a very good point guard. He's got an amazing jump shot, the same jump shot that Beasley has. Don't feel like it's worth it in my personal opinion. Now to talk about Invincible Luka, I've heard he's been going for some crazy prices, but it doesn't look like he's going for an insane amount. How much is this Luka going for? I thought he was like 5 million MT yesterday. There's no way he's this cheap, because if this card is anywhere under 2 million MT, he's a great pickup at point guard, because I do think Luka is one of the best point guards in this game. So I would say under 2 mil, he's a good buy, but yeah, I don't think that price was right. I heard he was going for like 4 million MT plus. So if he's 2.5, 2 million MT or under, I think it could be a good buy at the point guard position. And then talking about Invincible Blake, just think he's too expensive as well in my personal opinion. I mean, he's probably over 2 million MT. So yeah, that price can't be right for Luka. He's got to be close to like 4 million MT at the bare minimum. I think this set really doesn't allow any of the Invincibles to be worth it. Talking about if there's any other Invincible cards in this game that I do think are worth their price, there's a couple that I do think are really good. For example, Rudy Gay for 1 million MT, at least that's what I think he's going for around, maybe a little bit more expensive. I still feel like that's a really good pickup in this game. Dr. J for the same price is a really good pickup in this game. Trying to give you guys some Invincible cards that are really good for their price. LaMelo Ball, I mean, I would say he's an okay price as well, but try to get Luka Doncic if you can, if you're going to spend that much MT. But I'd say Rudy Gay and Dr. J are probably two really good pickups in this game if you guys want some top end shooting guards that are obviously crazy expensive. Now to talk about the automatic set, and we'll first start with the 100 overall cards. We got 100 overall Kyle Korver that, I mean, he's okay for his price. He's just kind of a spot up shooter, so I don't think he's necessarily worth it in my opinion. But the card I would say is worth it is Shawn Marion. This is, to me guys, the card that I'm going to vouch for probably the most. This 100 overall Shawn Marion card is unbelievably good. Like, I'm telling you guys, his jump shot is insane. It's the Julian Strawther base, KCP upper on very quick timing. I believe he has Pro 2 fade. He's got really good sigs. He's an amazing defensive card. He's got Kawhi Leonard motion style, which is going to really help him out on the defensive end when it comes to the perimeter. And yeah, Shawn Marion is a card that I can vouch for 1000%. If you guys are going to pick up one card, if you need a shooting guard, Shawn Marion is a great card to go after. And he's looking like he's only about 200,000 MT or cheaper, which is a really good deal. Now, the cards that I would definitely stay away from in the automatic set, please guys, do not get these cards. 100 overall Bull is basically just his dark matter with better stats. He's not that good. They didn't change his jump shot. Doesn't really have many good dribble sigs. And this 100 overall De'Aaron Fox card, I cannot believe that he's under, or that he's over 100,000 MT, or at least somebody did bid on that first one. Did it have extra legends? Nope, it's just a base one. Someone's bidding 121k. He literally got no sig updates. He doesn't have any better dribble sigs. It's his own jump shot. And I think the only thing they changed is they gave him the Pro 2 fade. But besides that, this card is awful. Like, genuinely, I can give you a 5,000 MT point guard that is better. Go get Galaxy Opal Jalen Suggs if you want De'Aaron Fox. I mean, he is literally 5,000 MT, and he's just a better point guard. He is genuinely just a better point guard than De'Aaron Fox, so I do not recommend this card whatsoever. Now, to talk about the Dark Matters, this is where things are going to get a little bit controversial, because people are going to disagree with me. I feel like this Taco Fall card is really good, and I kind of want you guys to explain why you don't think this card is all that great, because I think it might be the price tag. It is definitely expensive to get this card, but I feel like he's decent for this price. I mean, yes, there's Galaxy Opal Wemby, and we'll talk about Galaxy Opal Wemby and Dikembe at this, we'll talk about those cards here in a second. But I don't know, guys. I really like this Taco Fall card, mainly due to his jump shot, his player model, and his size at the center position. You know, compared to Wemby, he's going to have so much more strength. He's got like a plus 25 strength. He has 70 pounds, 80 pounds on him. He's got a much wider player build. This Wemby is a great pickup, and we'll talk about this card more here in a second, because I do think Wemby is a great buy as well. But if you guys are deciding between Yao and Taco, Yao is a better card, but Yao is also a lot more expensive. I mean, you can get Taco Fall for probably like 1.1 to 1.2 if you're able to get him on a little bit of a bid snipe. That'd be my guess, maybe like 1.2 probably on a bid snipe. I mean, I did sell a 31 legend badge. You guys will see that later today. 31 legend badge Taco Fall. I'm not going to say how much he went for because I don't want to spoil that video, but I mean, it was a really good deal, I'm not going to lie. So yes, Taco's really expensive. I'm just telling you guys what my personal opinion. I'm not saying that you have to get this card and he's a must-have card in this game, because he's not. But I do think if you guys have a lot of MT and you want a top tier center, I'm really high on this Taco Fall card. I like his jump shot a lot more than Wemby's. I like his jump shot a lot more than Dikembe's and Mark Eden. He's 7'5" with an 8'2" wingspan. One of the best player models in this game. He gets crazy glitchy animations. That's just my opinion. If you guys disagree with that and you don't want to buy this card, then don't go ahead and buy this card. I'll give you guys other options at the center position. I'm just saying, from my personal opinion, if I had a couple million MT to spend on a center, who would I go ahead and get? If I didn't want to spend all of my MT and I had like maybe 3 mil and I didn't want to spend all of that on a Yao Ming, I would probably save some MT and go buy this Dark Matter Taco. If you have the MT to spend it, I feel like it's worth it. If you don't, I'll just quickly give you guys those other center cards you guys can go after as well. There's Galaxy Wemby, there's Dark Matter Dikembe Mutombo, but you guys have to remember, I mean, this Dikembe Mutombo card is not cheap either. He's 600,000 MT. Dark Matter Mark Eden's about 400k, 350. Yes, Taco Fall is expensive, and he's almost double the price of Dikembe, but at the center position, he's better than Dikembe, in my opinion, again, because of the height. He's got 3 extra inches on the height. He also has 5 extra inches on the wingspan. He's got even wider of a player build. He gets better defensive animations, and he has a better jump shot. Yeah, he's going to be a bit slower. Yeah, he doesn't have as high of a 3-ball rating because Dikembe's 3 is a 94. But if I prefer the jump shot more, and if you like the jump shot more, the 3-point rating in June does not matter because of the badges. You know, these cards have, if you add badges onto Taco to give him those shooting badges, but to give you guys other options. Again, if you don't want to buy Taco Fall, that is perfectly okay. Go buy Dark Matter Dikembe, go buy Dark Matter Mark Eden, or go buy the Galaxy Wemby. Those are really good center options as well. I'm just saying, if I have the million MT to spend, I would probably go get Taco Fall if I'm looking to get a center. Talking about the Champions set, I do feel like there's some really good cards to buy in here. Another expensive card is going to be LeBron, but I do think LeBron is still one of the best small forwards in the game. He's got a better jump shot than his Invincible. He's still one of the best slashing cards in this game with a really good jump shot. So I do like this 100 overall LeBron. From the rest of this automatic set, by the way, honestly, none of these cards are really worth it in my opinion. Like Steven Jackson is okay for his price tag. I mean, 30,000 MT or below. He's decent for that price, but realistically, these are just some decent budget cards, but not really worth it in my opinion. Back into the Champions set, I mean, Kevin Durant and Giannis are okay pickups in this game, but not really worth it in my opinion. If you're going to pick up a 100 overall card from the Champions set, I would probably go after LeBron. Now, talking about the other Champions cards, Dolph Schayes, he's really, really good. I mean, absolutely insane at small forward. He's got an amazing jump shot, good dribble saves. He's an incredible small forward. Ron Harper is really good as well. I do like this Ron Harper card at the point guard position. 6'6", who's a really good defender and has a nice jump shot. One of the best jump shots I've used all year. So I do like Dolph Schayes and Ron Harper for like more budget-ish cards. If you want to go even cheaper on the budget, cards like Trevor Ariza, cards like Chris Anderson, cards like Sean Livingston are all very good for that budget price. In the Splash Zone set, talking about the 100 overalls, if I'm being completely honest, don't know if any of these cards are necessarily worth it. I would say the Splash Zone Dark Matters are pretty good though. Cards like Vladimir are definitely worth their price. A 6'10" small forward has an elite level jump shot. He's an incredible card, so I do like Vladimir a lot. Deron Williams for an undersized point guard has the best saves in the game with a really good jump shot. He's not as bad defensively as you would expect, so yes, he's an undersized point guard, only 6'3", but I do really like this Deron Williams card. Jalen Suggs, like I mentioned earlier, I mean, for a budget point guard, 5,000 MT or under, this card is unbelievably good, really good on the perimeter, has a nice jump shot, and also some improved dribble saves. And then again, for around 5,000 MT, Pink Diamond Josh Childress is one of the best budget cards, if not the best budget card in this entire game. He's got pretty much perfect sigs, a really good jump shot, and he's 6'8" at the shooting guard position. Talking about the vibe set, if I'm being completely honest, guys, this vibe set might be one of the worst sets I've ever seen in my entire life. Cards like Brad Miller are decent pickups, but they're just way too rare and way too expensive. I would stay away from that entire vibe set if I'm being completely honest. Talking about the downtown set, don't buy this card in Rick Barry, but if you get him for free by playing the new Father's Day Festival, and if you land on him when it comes to the ball drop, I do think this card is really good. Don't know if he's necessarily worth picking up because you can get him for free in the Father's Day event, but he's a really good shooting guard. Bill Walton, the exact same thing. You can get that card for free. The only couple cards that I would talk about here that are actually good to pick up, Elgin Baylor is really nice. I mean, he is kind of expensive. I believe he's close to like 300k. Actually, he might be cheaper. There's no way he's going to end for this. Elgin Baylor's really good. He's got the best SIGs in the game with an amazing jump shot on a 6'5" point guard. Artis Gilmore, also a really good buy at the center power forward position. And then in the Skyline set to round out the season 7 sets, I mean, there's a couple good cards like Mike Miller, Franz, Jack Sigma. They're decent. Brandon Miller's okay. Evan Turner, Wang ZZ are good for the budget tier. We go to season 6. I mean, from the out of position set, not really that great of a set besides cards like Denny. Denny's obviously still a really good pickup in this game. 6'9" point guard, has an amazing jump shot, really good defensively. For around 100,000 MT, Bogut, you can spend one Galaxy Opal piece on in the festival exchanges. Get this card, who is a 7-foot point guard, great defensively. Do love this Andrew Bogut card. That's about it when it comes to the out of position set. I'm trying to give you guys like the best buys. Luka, he's an okay point guard. Amen Thompson, he's really good at the shooting guard position. So I do like Amen Thompson. I do like Luka as solid dark matters from the glitch set. Luol Deng's a really good buy at small forward. Sar's a really good buy at power forward. Cards like Dark Matter Beasley are still some of the best small forwards in this game. And Beasley is definitely worth his price. I feel like he's gone down to like 300k. So Beasley for 300k is one of the best pickups in this entire game. Manu Ginobili, Bogdani are decent pickups as well. I'm trying to give you guys a lot of options and not just give you guys like 5 cards to choose from. I want to give you guys tons of really good options in this game so you guys can choose if you like a card or if you don't like a card. Yao Ming's an interesting card. Again, I personally would just go after Taco Fall unless you have a crazy amount of MT. Shea, I wouldn't pick up just because of his free Invincible most likely coming, or the free Invincible Halliburton that will be Tyrese Halliburton that we'll get from the Spotlight Sims. AK-47, really good card as well for about 100,000 MT. He's a great small forward. Stephon Castle, he's decent as well. And then in the flash set, I mean, if you can get Triple J for free, you know, from the Father's Day event, he is a good card at the power forward position. Fan favorites, I really do like Tim Thomas as a buy at the small forward spot. He's got a really good jump shot. Dino for a budget power forward is good. Rocco for a budget shooting guard is really good as well. And then there's maybe a couple cards, you know, from previous seasons, like Dark Matter Kareem, I guess is a good buy. But that's about it. Like Dark Matter Kawhi, he's a pretty decent buy. Pink Diamond Dyson Daniels is still a very good budget point guard. But yeah, that's pretty much going to round it out, guys, for the best cards to be buying. You know, season 2 cards like Wemby are still really good. The Pink Diamond card, and he's gone down extremely in price, so he could be good for his price when it comes to value. And yeah, those are just all of the best cards to be buying right now in my team. Hopefully you guys found this video helpful and you guys did enjoy. Try to give you guys as many options as possible for different price points at different positions. So hopefully you guys did find this video helpful, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.